All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, toy collectors of all ages. Here is Dave's Empire 1981, review of Marvel Legends series Wolverine from Hasbro. Let's take a little look at the box here. Yes, the box is a bit crunched, but I'd rather have one with the bad box than not have one at all. Got a Marvel Legends series across the top there. Turn the brightness up a little bit. A great window box package. Let's take a look at the side here. Great, almost silhouette image there on that side. Same on the other side. Same on the back. Got some legalese down here at the bottom. Warning, small parts in about a dozen or so languages. Hasbro Marvel down here. Barcode if anyone's looking for it. There you go. That's probably good enough. Alright. I'm going to get this guy cracked open, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Here's a quick look at the background insert. Just basic cardboard on the back side with sweet, bright, giant X symbol. I'm going to slide that to the back of the frame here, if I can get the darn thing to stand up. Here's a look at Wolverine in the plastic tray. Got 2 heads, 4 hands, and a body. Okay. I'll get this out of his cradle. Be right back. Okay, folks, let's go over his quote-unquote accessories. He's got a right fist. Can't exactly focus on that very well, can I? Oh, that's alright. You see a right fist, got a lot of great detail on there. Put that to the side. He's got a left fist. It's also got a lot of great detail. Alright, now my favorite part is the quote-unquote extra head that was packaged with it. It's the calm face. It is a spot-on likeness to Hugh Jackman. Almost every angle is like, holy crap, that is Hugh Jackman. Great hair sculpt here. Base dark brown with some lighter brown washed over top. Give a little definition there. Got a little open chin there. Doesn't look on their side. I guess that says A for alternate head, perhaps. Set that to the side and bring in the full body. This is the body position I had to get him in to get him out of the package, which was an absolute bear. That plastic clamshell thing over there was ridiculous. Now, since he's bent up, we'll go ahead and go over some articulation here. He can look down pretty good. He can look up. Okay, I guess. Could be better. Could be worse. Got some great tilts. Like, let's get the arms up. Bicep swivel. You can, I don't see a need, but you can go all the way around. Got a nice tight detent in there. So you got double jointed elbows. It looks a little bit hinky, but that's okay. A little better than 90. Not so bad. Whoa, my light's going crazy there. Alright. You got the claws out, fisted hands. I've seen that you gotta be quite delicate when you're handling these things, because they can and sometimes do break. Let's see, this shoulder up and down is a little bit looser than, oh, actually they're about the same. Alright. Good tight detent. You come all the way around like that too. Alright. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. It's like, hey guys, I got claws on me. Open arm up. Man, I love this jacket. Looks like you can take the, it's basically a rubber vest on top. It would look weird if you took the jacket off and left the sleeves on there, but it could be very cool too. I don't know. You could repurpose this scuffed up guy for another figure. Incredible detail on this thing. You can see folds and creases in the shirt there. Wow, look at that crunch forward. That's insane. Can't go back too far. It can if you take the vest off. It can go back like flying through the air with my claws out. Waist. So it almost got a nice little detent there, so like you know where front is. I'm not a fan of all this gapping in the hip joint, but that's pretty common with most action figures these days. You got ugly hips, a little bit loose, but go forward quite a bit. Can't go back that far because of his plastic butt, but you get a little rocker, and it does still have, it's a little tight, but it does still have a thigh cut. Chunky knees, kind of ugly. But, let's see here. Okay, let's see. A little bit of wiggle there, but if you get it into a good position, I'm sure it'll be alright. Yeah. Might have to warm it up and squeeze that a little bit, get the thing in. Nice little rocker on the feet. Go forward about that much. You can't go back that far because of the pant sculpt, but that's okay. He's not going to be doing any dancing here. This is not a dancing Logan. If you want a dancing Hugh Jackman, I'm sure there's another one that looks better for that purpose. He stands up okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get him in a quick pose here. Say, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Yeah, that's not bad. A little wobbly, but bring that arm back here. It does look like it's got little butterfly joints in there, so that'll help with articulation quite a bit. Bring that one up and out a little bit. I can get down with that. That's not bad. And you know what? Let's on camera see if we can pop these hands off so we can change them. I'm gonna be super careful because I do not want to break the claws. Oh, there we are. I'll probably always display him with the clawed hands. Maybe take a photo or something with the fisted hands, but we'll see. Get that. Oh, snapped on nice. Now it just looks like he's about to brawl. Hasn't quite gotten angry enough to pop the claws yet. That's pretty cool. Let's switch his head. How about that? Now, B2. I get base head? Head number 2? I don't know. Alright. Big ol' fat dog bone ball joint in the neck there. So you get an upper and a lower swivel out of that. Don't think that's on there all the way. Let's see. Well, I'm used to the, maybe it is. I'm used to the little click when you get it seated, but wow, that likeness though, huh? That's insane. Silly camera doesn't want to focus. But you know what? That's gorgeous. This thing is without a doubt a very, very cool figure from Hasbro. You know, maybe if I get this crap out of the background, it might just focus on him and not the box. Let's see. Oh, focus now. Turn up the brightness. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Besides the slightly ugly knee joint and the chunky elbow articulation here, I'm going to have to give this figure, for me personally, a high rating. I absolutely, oh wow, look at that. It's like, oh man, I stepped in dog crap. That's the kind of articulation you can get bending forward. Wow, that's awesome. I'm not gonna say a thing really bad about this, because overall it's a damn fine figure and I like it a lot. If I can get him to stand up here, we'll do a little bit of comparison. Alright, zoom in here. Let's see what he looks like next to a Mattel Masters of the Universe Origins Prince Adam. You can tell they're obviously not the same scale whatsoever, huh, folks? Alright, let's get a fellow Marvel Legends figure in here. Cable. Now, I know that character of Cable is supposed to be larger, and the character Wolverine is supposed to be shorter, but as far as actor to actor, it's not that bad. It's not that far off. Move Prince Adam over here. How about we bring in a NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Casey Jones figure. Now, Casey Jones looks absolutely enormous next to these guys, because these two are in a quote-unquote 6-inch scale, whereas Casey Jones is in a 7-inch scale. But, you know, that's alright. Let's zoom out a little bit here. That's in. There's out. Alright. Just the... Now, this is one of my most favorite figures I've gotten this year. Otis. That's a cool figure. Let's get Casey Jones in the back there. Yeah, let's rearrange these guys. Now, these guys on a little bit small side according to Otis there, but I think Otis scales pretty well. He's a beefy dude. And there you go, one more comparison there. I'll go with the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn figure. Let's get these guys moved around. Get Spawn in here. Now, Spawn looks absolutely ginormous, you know, in comparison to Wolverine, because he's also in a larger scale. Get Casey Jones up here next to him. He looks a lot more normal. But let me just rotate these guys back around. Can bring Cable back to the front because he's in the same franchise. Spawn go in the back there. These two guys standing side by side in front. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say this Marvel Legends Wolverine is one of my favorite figures of this year. I've been waiting for a screen accurate Wolverine figure basically since the original movie came out. And those early figures, they were fun, but they're definitely aimed at children, whereas these figures are for the quote-unquote adult collector. And let me tell you, I cannot be happier. I'm going to give this guy at least 8.5 to 9 out of 10. And that's, I got an avalanche of folks. Alright, Cable. I'm knocking Spawn over here. Alright, folks, I'm going to call it a video there. And, yeah, I thank you very much for watching. And some of you may have seen my last video where I mentioned that I was behind on bills. I'm still a little bit short, a little bit behind, but I've got the bills paid. I'm just super tight this week. But if you're interested in donating to my habit of toy collecting so I can make more videos, purchase more toys, or just want to help a dude out, my PayPal is paypal.me/D-H-O-L-C-O-M as in Mario B 828. I will put that in the description and call this a wrap. Thanks, folks. Like, comment, and subscribe.